Good afternoon, Rowlett. I'm Whitney Lanning, the council member for the city of Rowlett. And today I have the honor of being with Mark and Betty Engen, winners of the March Spirit of Rowlett Award. Congratulations to you both. I'm so excited that you're here with us today. Let's talk a little bit about how you came to Rowlett.
We lived in Illinois, and we were both educators with the West Aurora School District. And I retired first, and then my husband retired a couple years after me. And so Texas pulled us down through our children. And then our married daughter had 2 grandsons.
Oh, wow.
So we are here for our grandsons and our daughters. We did leave a son in Chicago. We miss him dearly. And they have a granddaughter now, so we'll be making trips back up to Illinois.
How long have you been here in Rowlett?
So we have lived here for 3.5 years. And the reason we moved into this area is because we love living by a lake. You know, it gives you the opportunity to go fishing, sailing, kayaking. These are all things that we're interested in doing. And hopefully we'll have bike trails going around the lake.
Yes.
And we enjoy a lot of biking. But while we're working with the school district, we would take our spring break and we'd come down here and we looked at this area and we chose Rowlett. So we were very excited to live in this area.
Well, we're excited to have you here, you know, and have you in our great city and all the great things that you do. And I know one of those great things is volunteering for Keep Rowlett Beautiful.
Yes.
So tell us more about that volunteer experience that you have.
Well, I got to tell you a story first, and it goes back to when we first moved here. I joined the Citizens Academy class, and they were just starting it up. And part of the reason was to get to know other people.
Right.
The 2 of us came down here. We didn't know anybody that lived in the area except for our children in Dallas. And so got involved with the Citizens Academy class. Got to know quite a few people there. One of the ladies was serving on the board of Keep Rowlett Beautiful. Found out, I thought, this sounds interesting. I'm interested in knowing more about it.
Yeah.
And she said, well, in reality, we're really looking for a teacher who has an education background to go out and talk to the schools within our community. So I volunteered my wife.
Oh, there you go. You got the hook.
But anyways, that's how it led. She became a board member first, and I came on a few months later as a board member and now serve as president of Keep Rowlett Beautiful.
So that's awesome. Obviously, you have some passion for volunteering there.
Yes.
So tell us, what is the best thing about Keep Rowlett Beautiful that keeps you interested?
Well, I think it goes back to probably things that we had done in the past of being involved with environmental issues. And, it's really given me an opportunity to kind of pursue more of what we can do within our community. I mean, we have so many activities that are going on right now. We've got the Adopt a Road program, the Great America Cleanup, which is in the spring, or Don't Mess with Texas. We have Tri-City Cleanup, which is in October, where we have 300 to 400 volunteers come out to help with the cleaning of Lake Ray Hubbard. Yes. We also, during the year, we have the Texas Smart Yard.
I know there's other volunteer things that you guys do. So tell us a little bit about some of the boards and commissions for the city that you volunteer on.
Well, I'm also on planning and zoning, and I'm just happy to be on it because there are so many new opportunities to offer your viewpoints, and I'm glad that we're really going in the right direction. What has occurred in the past, now we're updating. I know the other night we were just talking about the tree canopy and trying to come up with a whole new program for the city of Rowlett and what developers have to do when they come in, or even what citizens can do with planting trees. It was interesting, one of the statistics is that we're still short 20,000 trees within our community. Yeah. And so that is quite a challenge and a task that we have to do.
It is.
Another thing, Betty and I, we just came back from Ruston, Louisiana.
Yes.
And we like to volunteer our time with a group out of Dallas called Retreat. And what they do is that when there's been a disaster in a community where a tornado has affected it greatly, we went to Ruston and we planted 188 trees that day, along with about 120 other people. But it was just a fun day of getting to know other people and coming together. And I'm certain then maybe in the next year we'll be in Dallas, where the tornado hit there.
Yes,
But
and
we-
Rowlett was
Yeah,
recipient
yes.
of that twice
Yes,
in
we-
our city,
we
and that
did
was such a
the-
great effort.
We did the second planting with Retreat. That's how we got to know about the organization Retreat.
Okay.
And planted trees here in Rowlett.
Well, Betty, I know that you're also involved in the Friends of the Library.
Yes.
Tell us about that experience for
Yes.
Well, I was a librarian for 27 and a half years.
you. Oh my goodness.
I was in the school district as a learning center director, and then I was in the public the public library for 10 and a half years in the youth department, the children's department. So the library has always been a passion for me. The value of books for children and just interacting with children, instilling the values of reading has always been dear to my heart. Where I really enjoy the group we're with, we're trying to expand our membership. So if there's anybody that really has a passion about libraries, children, and not only children, but adults and our youth. I mean, that a library is such an essential part of our community.
It is.
And then I was on Citizens Academy, like my husband. He encouraged me. And I met a lovely group of people there. And Elise Bowers, we do things with scarecrows on Main.
Yeah.
We do things with the Christmas tree, decorations, and really get involved. So we were really proud this year. Keep Rowlett Beautiful won the Scarecrow contest because of Our Lady of the Lake trash, who goes around the lake collecting all this trash. So if you saw that, that was our KRB contribution.
Well, you both have quite a personal connection to volunteering. Tell us, how does volunteering make you feel? How does that impact your daily life?
I think we got to kind of backtrack a little bit, and we're both on the same page about this. You can talk about everything you want to at the federal level, the political level, but it really comes down to the grassroots of your community. Because when we're involved with Keep Rowlett Beautiful, we're here to educate and energize our community about keeping it cleaner and greener. And that's what's very important about us. So we like to get out, we like to educate children at the schools because they're our future. And we want them to know that we don't want them to just take their trash, throw it out the window, or somehow pollute our earth. You know, how can they improve their life and lives for the future to come? So yeah, getting back to grassroots. That's what's really important for us, to get out there to help educate people.
Well, I can absolutely tell you that you guys have gone above and beyond, and we are so grateful that you're here in our community and contributing, and you bring all of that passion along with you for all of the great things that you do through all your volunteer activities. So once again, congratulations on winning the March 2020 Spirit of Rowlett Award. It is certainly something that is coveted, and we so appreciate you again. And so for more information on volunteer opportunities within the city, we encourage you to go to our website at rowlett.com and seek those out, and also look at the different nonprofit opportunities around the city, and encourage you certainly to volunteer as much as you can. Thank you, and we'll see you again next month.
Do you know someone who makes a difference in Rowlett? Nominate them for the Spirit of Rowlett Award at rowlett.com/spirit.